the November 2018 Nailpro magazine cover. This specific design actually came from an accident, and those a lot of times tend to be the best. With dry brushing not going out of style, I wanted something with the dry brushing technique, so that's what I was doing at first. Then I wiggled the line a little bit and it became this breakthrough look that I had never done before, and then I lined it with that little gold bug and it was beautiful. So I cured it and I sent it on in, and that's what we chose. I built the nails out with forms, and for art I used only Light Elegance buttercreams and then one of the premium pretties called Mediterranean. I started with a black base once the nail was built and then completely buffed them smooth to a matte finish. When I did the art, I took the block brush by Light Elegance and I started lining one color first, cleaning my brush, taking another color right next to it, cleaning my brush. I would muddle the colors together a little bit, do a nice ombre, and cure it. Then when they came out, I would do the stripe of the gold line, cure that, finish it all with super shiny. Buff it again so I get that nice finish. The reason why I double top coat is because when I add the glitter and the art, sometimes it can be a little uneven. Not so much with the buttercreams because they're so thin, but when I was working with the gold bug, the glitter, I found that it was a little bit of a ridge. So I just sealed it in a second time so it was nice and smooth. It doesn't add any extra thickness, which I love. Then I buffed that one more time and took the super shiny brush and painted just the color. And that's how we ended up with the two-toned, two different textures, lots of different colors, and I think they're peeking through the shadows. Okay, buttercreams have tons of benefits. The art though is a serious benefit because they're so pigmented and they're so thin. I love using them for art because it doesn't add a lot of thickness to the nail when you've got a perfectly finished filed nail. So when you're going over a perfectly finished filed nail with a color gel, it's very common to get a pool or a puddle of gel color back here. And unless you know the special tricks to pull it out, it cures like that. With the buttercreams, it doesn't matter how you apply it, it will go on perfectly. You can butt it right up to the cuticle, pull it down, and it's a one-coat coverage. The best tip I have for working with two colors and wanting to ombre them together would be definitely working with two colors that fit well on the color wheel. I learned the color wheel when I was very young, and I know what not to mix. So two colors, for example, that wouldn't go good together, orange and green, definitely don't mix those two. I started using Light Elegance, thankfully, in beauty school. And within the nail program, they gave us Light Elegance products because they were local to our school. The first salon I ever worked at was a Light Elegance only salon, so they only had Light Elegance product. I built a really good relationship with this company. I go in, and from probably my second week in, even in beauty school, I was getting greeted by name. They were so loving. When you have that type of customer service and that type of environment that you get to shop in locally, it's kind of hard to like branch out and go try another company. So when I got my bachelor's degree in graphic design, I immediately enrolled in beauty school because I knew that that wasn't my true passion. I knew I couldn't sit in front of a computer all day. Customer service and talking to people is kind of my thing, but also doing nails is. And so I knew that with a graphic design background and going into another art field, I would be able to utilize everything that I just learned in college tenfold, like so much more than just the art. So I knew it was gonna set me apart having some type of college education before going into beauty school. I find a lot of my inspiration from other nail techs, and I know nail techs say, go find your inspiration from outside, find it on a shirt, find it on a picture. I take certain things from certain sets. It may be one little swoop right at the cuticle, but I didn't imitate any of the other artwork, and then mix it with something completely different. A lot of times I get inspired by my clients' Pinterest, and they don't know this, but the night before their appointments, I go on their Pinterest, if it's public, and I look to see what they're feeling. And that's kind of what sets the tone for the next day. It's like I read their mind and they don't even know. If other nail techs did that, they'd kill 10 minutes out of their time not deciding what they're gonna do. We all have our noses in our phones all day anyways. Just spend a little extra time researching your client and you will give them nails that they won't want to take off. This was never really on like a realm of possibilities for me. I've only been doing nails for 2.5 years, and yesterday when we were flying in, I'm just reflecting on my life and how hard I've worked and how I've dedicated my whole career to this company. And they asked me to help them do a beautiful cover showcasing the buttercreams. The best part about this is all of it, because I had no idea what to expect, except from what I've seen on the behind the scenes videos. Like literally from the second I was told that I was coming here, I've been on this is my life, like what, you know? So talking with you guys, I have a graphic design degree. This whole production, I love all of it. It's really, just being here is the best part, to be honest, truthfully. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed watching this video. I really have had a blast helping produce all of this. If you want to follow me, go ahead and look on Instagram at Luxury Nail Design, and I'll add a link right here. And if you want to follow Light Elegance, you can follow them on Instagram at Light Elegance HQ. At least a blooper. Everybody said you might not have a blooper. I was like, I hope I have a blooper. Also follow Light Elegance at Light Elegance HQ. I'm sorry. I've been trying not to cry this whole time, but I knew once you were gonna ask me about anything that has to do with this moment, I was probably gonna lose it a little bit, because this just seems so surreal. Even right now, it does. I feel like I'm dreaming. Like, I don't know how you picked me out of it.
Because you're good.
Oh, thank you. And I can't believe it.